Fourth generation. You're the first woman to run this candy company.
Absolutely.
And you bring this incredible, looks like a caramel, but boy, in the center, there is a special treat. Tell me about these. These are just back in stock, everybody. And this is a gift box that I have to tell you sells out often during this time of year on QVC. So for build to, ship to, for gift giving, or just putting out for either your Thanksgiving or holiday dessert buffet, believe me, you want a box of these. And you'll either get 40 of the original, which are like your traditional caramels, right? Like kind of a golden caramel.
Correct.
We have 40 of the dark chocolate, or we do a combo box where you get 20 of each.
20 of each.
But explain what these are exactly.
Well, for those who might not know, a Majeska is a homemade, handcrafted caramel marshmallow.
Okay.
Sounds a little simple, but everything is done by hand in our shop.
Yeah.
We start with the marshmallows and we make those in, copper kettles. There's an old process called starch molding where they're deposited into starch.
Yeah.
And then we start with our homemade caramel, which, we never use the cheap ingredients. It's all purest, heaviest ingredients.
So your caramel's made from scratch?
Caramel's made from scratch.
The marshmallows, do you make those too?
Yes.
Marshmallows are made from scratch.
Everything is made in-house.
And then, so you wrap the caramel around the marshmallow?
Well, you actually take the marshmallow, and I forgot my dipping fork because everybody is working on getting all the candies ready for shipping out this week. So, but you take the marshmallow, and then you dip it into the caramel, and you put it out on a tray.
These are so buttery, so smooth, so delicious. Not caramel that's going to be hard and live in your teeth.
Right.
Not marshmallows that are like the puffed versions you're buying in bags in the grocery store. I mean, when you look at that center, look at the stretch and the pull. I'm like making up these candy terms, Anna.
That's all right.
But look at this stretch and pull that you're getting on the caramel, and then look how light and fluffy that marshmallow still stays inside.
Right. And that's what is different between a jet puff marshmallow and that, because it's a little bit more dense, but it's more of a cream center.
Yes.
Instead of that real airy, it's just kind of creamy and spongy. And then, of course, the caramel wrapped around it is absolutely
incredible.
Perfect.
Talk about then a chocolate caramel.
Right. And, about 5 years ago, I started to think about, well, some people might not just like the caramel, but they're dark chocolate lovers. And so what I've done is I've taken Guittard dark chocolate, and I've infused it into the caramel. That way there's no melting issue in the summer, because we do send these out all year. So the chocolate won't melt on your fingers, and it's used with the Guittard Premium 100% dark chocolate that just gives it so much of a great balance of the three flavors.
Look at that.
Isn't that great?
I mean, look at that.
I know, isn't that great?
So good. And you can look here at the center. I also have to say, these are big pieces.
They are very big pieces.
It's not like these are candies you're popping in your mouth.
Right.
Like, you need to take 3 or 4 bites to finish one.
Exactly. 3 or 4 bites. Well, that's what you should do anyway. Some people, when they come into the shop, they'll just put a whole one in their mouth, and I'm like, you're not going to be able to talk to me for just a little while.
Right, I'm going to say that's a great way to shut somebody up, maybe.
But they're always like, this is so good,
What I love about them too, and I was telling Anna this earlier, every candy is individually wrapped.
Yes.
So when you open it up, you really feel like you're opening up something special, something unique, something different. Listen, I make no bones about the fact that I believe you should have dessert first every day of your life. It's my favorite part of a meal. I love sweets. I have a sweet tooth. But in all the years I've worked at QVC, in all the years I've gone to great candy shops around the country, I've never had anything like this. You have something so special, and it's not just your everyday candy. It's really a special treat. So whether you put one at each place setting on your Thanksgiving, on your Thanksgiving or your Christmas table, or you just want to put out a little platter of them so people can grab them when you're going through your buffet. You were telling me they're actually really good with coffee too.
Oh yes. You can
drop it in the coffee.
You put it in your coffee cup before, and you pour your coffee on and stir it around, and you've got such a great creamer with the marshmallow. Also, hot cocoa you can do that with.
I love the idea of the s'mores.
I love this because my grandkids, they loved s'mores, and so what better? You just take the chocolate ones or whatever and melt them up a little bit in the microwave, and you've got your s'more without having to get the chocolate and the marshmallow, and it's all in one place for you.
Over 500 of these have now been requested. Everybody, again. you choose either, and I have it all set
Right.
up here for you. You can get 40 of the caramel, which is down here, which is what you call the original.
The original.
Right? 40 of those, or 40 of the dark chocolate, which
Right.
again still has that marshmallow center, or look at the combo pack here, and it's 2 layers in
It's
that
2
box,
layers.
right? You have 2 shelves of that. This is the combo pack where you'll get 20 of the caramel original and then 20 of that dark chocolate. That might be the way to go for a lot of you, because now
Yeah.
you have something to offer everyone. I love both of them. They're very different. Again, the buttery, smooth richness of caramel is fantastic, but when you want that chocolate note,
Right.
and not, this is the thing too I have to say, because I'm sure people think caramel and marshmallow.
Right.
Ooh, that's so sweet, it makes my teeth hurt. What's incredible to me about these, Anna, is they are not drippy, sugary
They are not.
sweet.
Mhm. They're
And
just-
I know that's hard to believe, but they really are not
Right.
a sugary candy. You
They're
know
not.
what I mean? Yeah.
They're more of the creamy, just soft,
Yes.
fluffy kind of candy that, you know, you can eat 2 or 3 of these at the same time. Of course, we talked about, you know, each piece should take you maybe 3 to 4 bites.
Yes.
But trust me, I have customers who call and they're just, you know, they're like, okay, I've gone
Yes.
through my pound already.
Well, I'm
a week
sure when
later.
the urge hits, you know, having a couple of them is what you want to do. 40 pieces is about how much in weight?
That is about almost 2.5 pounds of candy.
Wow.
Because these are large pieces.
They are large
and we
pieces.
make them that way. That way, if you're taking them to a cocktail party or your office party or putting them, say, in stockings.
Yes.
Or giving it to your mailman. You know, these
Yeah.
are teachers. You know, you can
Yes.
just send a few in a cup.
Yeah,
and
little
it's got
gift
this
bag or
great,
something.
yeah, and we put this great wraparound band on it that tells everybody exactly what it is. It's a Majeska. And what is a Majeska? It's a caramel marshmallow.
Yes.
So, you know, this is a nice added touch. Plus, it makes it a little bit more elegant looking. So, but there's, you know, there's so many possibilities for these as more than gift giving. You can, like you say, make the s'mores, bread pudding, coffee.
Ooh, delicious. Here's what you need to know. Over 1,000 of these have now been requested. Dark chocolate is limited in both shipments. So, and again, we can ship them out right away. So you're going to have them in the next week. You'll have them for Thanksgiving. I mean, how about that? A little Majeska at every place setting around your Thanksgiving table. But remember, we have the week of December 4th. If I don't eat them right away, how long do I have? What's my shelf life? Do I refrigerate them? I just store them at room temperature.
Store them at room temperature. They are shelf stable for up to 9 months.
Great.
They will not last that long.
Yeah, no, they will not.
So you really don't need any refrigeration. Some customers like to put them in the refrigerator. Some like them frozen.
Yeah.
That's just a personal
up to you.
preference.
Yeah.
It's just up to you.
But 9 months, which I think is fantastic. Stay on the line from Bauer's Candies. I have to say, it may not be my name in lights, but I love seeing it up there on the description there, Anna.
That's awesome.
Congratulations. They're
Thank you,
just
Jill.
fantastic. Glad to have them back. So stay on the line for the Majeskas. And then coming up, one of our top finds in this 2-hour gourmet holiday.